Right, so let's have a look at the Android Cisco simulator. So this has router, switch, PICs, wireless, and other things. Okay, so we'll just click on a security site and it should bring up this. We'll click on Cisco and then we should get this page coming up. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at routing and we'll look at some general examples. So we'll just click on general examples and we'll just do the very first challenge there. So this is an Android device that we're on, so we'll just press return here, and then we obviously need to get into configuration mode. Unfortunately that's not a command, so let's try enable. There we go. So now what we'll do is we'll go into configuration mode properly. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is to set the host name. So we'll show the help. So we'll put a question mark in here. Oops, question mark. There. And we should get the Cisco help. So the next thing we'll do is we'll set up Delaware as the host name, and we should see that that goes to correct. That's perfect. Next, what we'll do is we'll set the interface up. FA0/ we just go to symbol, just press a symbol down there, and there's a slash there, 0. Now what we'll do is we'll set the IP address. So IP space address, and then we'll set the IP address. So what I'll do is I'll put in an incorrect subnet mask, and we should see that it won't actually accept it. So I'll put in any old address here, and then a subnet mask, and then I'll just forget about the dot there, and we can see there it says bad mask, so it won't accept that IP address and that subnet mask. So what we'll do is we'll just erase that. Okay, and then we'll just put in the address correctly this time. 193.209.242.7, and then the subnet mask 255.255.255.224, and that's fine. So that's correct. Next thing we'll do is we'll do a no shutdown on the interface, and then you should find that that's also said it's correct. Then we can flip our Android device around and we can actually have a look at the challenge itself if we want in this landscape mode. So there we go, there's the challenge. And then you can just scroll up and down and be able to see what the commands are and what the details are. And there's also another tab here called details, just to show you some of the examples. But the challenge should actually show the commands, sample commands that you should be using for that challenge. We'll just go back into that. So there's the landscape mode, so you can use that mode if you want, just not too much space here for that one. So what we'll do is just flip our device around. There we go. Okay, so next thing we've got to configure is duplex. So let's put in duplex. It's obviously easier if you have a pen. You could just write this in, and then we just have a look at the question mark. In this case we want to put in auto. And that works. Okay, so you can go ahead and you can configure the other interface from here, but let's just exit from this interface and we'll exit from config mode. Exit, okay. And then we just have a quick look at the running config. So we need to show running. You can press a tab if you want. It's just it's not so easy to find it there. So there's our running config. We'll just scroll up and down. So there we go. There's our interface being set. no shutdown, duplex auto, and so on. Okay, so that is our Android simulator.